Good morning, Borderlands. My name is Killer6, and today we're doing some Saturn farming, and we're gonna go ahead and just do this live because why the hell not? Oh, look at this big guy. Not a tubby, not interested. That doesn't sound right. Sounds like I'm into the big ladies. Alright, so there's a couple different ways you can do this. You can take a shortcut over that wall if you like to grenade jump or rocket jump. Or if you're not into that, then you can just go around this back way like I do here and jump over this goddamn little alleyway. I don't know why they don't just expand that, make it a little bit wider so I can get through there. Assholes. Alright, so as you can see, we're using an antagonist shield. We're using a double penetrating unkempt herald paired with a grog nozzle, of course, because I'm a gunzerker and that shit is broke as hell, but oh well. So here's how you shortcut your way up here to this first red. Well, actually, the only. Oh! We got a. Oh shit! We got legendary. Nice. All right. Well, let's go kill Saturn, and then we'll take a look at that pandemic. All right. A couple tips for you guys here. Number one, you can hide under here to dodge some of his stuff. If you want him to jump down, just get underneath this highway here. You'll piss him off, and he'll be like, "All right, screw this." And he jumps down. While he's down here, he likes to do a lot of different attacks. He's got these little things on the side of him. He's got things on the top of him. You can get behind things like this, and that blocks some of the stuff that he does. Like these things here. Check that out. Most of those won't hit you. And then you just pop back out when you're ready to do some more work to him. Saturn is super easy. You can beat him with any character. I prefer to fight him with Zero, to be honest with you, but. Alright, so let's see here. Got a whole lot of nothing, it looks like. One thing to note, purple grenade mod. One thing to note, these chests that are, let's see, where are they? Well, there's one here. And then, oh yeah, and I opened the other one while we were fighting him behind this little contraption. And then there's one over here. These chests all have a chance to give you legendary loot midgets, so make sure you pop those. Now, if you didn't want to take the skip to get to the red chest that I showed there, then what you can do is you can actually take off your grenade mod. Let's take a look at this pandemic real quick. I kind of forgot that we'd gotten that. So the pandemic grenade mod, obviously it's corrosive. Ow! And it launches out these extra little balls of damage, which can kill you. So watch out for that. But we don't want it, so switching back to my other grenade mod. Why is my inventory full? What is going on here? What all have I picked up? Oh yeah, I picked up a cracked sash from a tubby earlier. Yeah. But okay, so what I was going to show you is you can take your grenade mod off, put this as empty, and then you can throw, you can throw a grenade here, and as it bounces the second time, you can jump up this way, and then just jump up here. That's all there is to that. So let's go ahead and save and quit and do another run. Let's talk about Brexit. For those of you who do not know, Brexit is the weird media term that was coined for the British exit of the EU. Now, for Americans out there, you're probably like, I don't know what any of that means. It sounds like a bunch of jibber jabber. And, well, let's boil it down to this. If the United Kingdom had a person like Donald Trump, which they kind of do, then the Brexit would be exactly what they would be in favor of. It's essentially the UK's version of let's build a wall because we don't like Mexicans. You know what I mean? Oh, son of those rockets, dude. So basically, here's how this works. The people that want to exit the EU and the United Kingdom mostly cite that they're spending a lot of money to be a part of the EU, and they don't feel that it's worth the money. But the problem with that is they're going to be spending that same money whether they're in the EU or not in order to maintain all their allies and their partnerships. So it's essentially kind of like it's sort of the equivalent of let's build a wall because you're going to waste a ton of money. It's going to ruin relations with your allies, your neighboring countries, and another side effect is, as of this morning, the currency and the exchange rates for British currency dropped dramatically. Let's do another run here. So the problem is the older generation, sometimes they aren't as smart as you think they are. Remember, they were young once too, just like us. Well, I'm not young anymore, but they were young once too, just like you young folks out there. And honestly, as I've gotten older, I've gotten smarter about some things, but there's probably some things that I still think and do wrong, you know what I mean? And at some point you have to change, you have to adapt, you have to want to... My rule of thumb for life, and it boils down to this: leave this world a better place than when you came in, and you are successful, you know what I mean? You don't have to have the world's greatest job. You can work at Taco Bell. Who cares? Who cares where you work? My point, though, is as long as you're good to people, and as long as you want this world to be a better place, then you're doing something right. And man, I hope the audio of this game is not drowning out all my commentary. I just now thought of that. I didn't even think to do a mic check. So hopefully this is alright. Oh, we got a hive. Oh man, we got a hive to drop live. A live hive. That sounds fruity. But yeah, alright, so for those of you who do not know, here's what the hive does. I'm gonna die most likely, but check that out. Shooting out these little balls of corrosion. Alright, this time I'm gonna zoom in on it so you can actually... Oh god, I had to reload, of course. There you go. That way you can sort of see what it does. Now you can do the... I've seen Jolt's dude 139 do this thing where he will get Salvador drunk using a grog nozzle, and then switch to the hive, and you shoot out a bunch that way. Check that out. You can do some serious work with that thing. So there we go. Yeah, so let me know in the comments below what you guys think about the Brexit, the British exit from the EU. What you think the rational reasoning is for it? What you think the rational reasoning is against it? How you feel about it? Let me know in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Good Morning Borderlands. We got a hive to drop live, which is completely unexpected for me, frankly. So pretty stoked about that. Alright guys, well, if you enjoyed this video, then hit that like button, hit subscribe for more, and I will see you guys back here in the next episode of Good Morning Borderlands. Take care.